All right, Ottawa Marquette, how you doing? Good afternoon. This is Coach Big Pete of Deep Dish Football Game of the Week. Ottawa Marquette goes to Chicago Christian to take them on. And let's talk about Ottawa Marquette, what we should know about Ottawa Marquette. First of all, I mispronounced the last name of Coach. Let me get it. Coach Jobst. That's his correct last name. I apologize. Coach Jobst. I apologize for that. So let's get into a little bit of the Ottawa Marquette. First of all, I saw a little bit of that Dakota game, the second part of the Dakota game between Ottawa and Marquette. Very impressed with that line. Very impressed with a little bit of the running. Always impressed with the running attack, but very impressed with the passing attack as well. I thought those kids played a hell of a second part. I saw the first part, a little bit of the first part, and you could see the heat and everything else, and you feel sorry for those kids. But for me, Ottawa Marquette, I think this is going to be a great season for Ottawa Marquette. I think Ottawa Marquette coming into Chicago Christian, I think you have to give them the slightest, most favor into Ottawa Marquette. First of all, we talk about Ottawa Marquette's running attack. Could be one of the best in the state of Illinois. We also look at that offensive line, underrated offensive line for Ottawa Marquette. They got a few bigums, especially for Class 1A. I really like that line. Ottawa Marquette, again, features a good two-headed beast that running attack. I'll go into the roster a little bit. And for me, the main thing about Ottawa Marquette is this. When we look into when we get into the IHSA playoffs and we look at some of the 1A teams, I don't see those double athletes on some of these teams, these 1A powerhouses that are coming to I don't see that many of them that I see in this Ottawa Marquette roster. And so let's get started. First of all, go over the schedule. Dakota got the first win. Second part, they absolutely blew Dakota out of the water. Chicago Christian, tough game. Dare Creek Mackinac, I give the slightest edge to Ottawa Marquette on that game. Hayworth, I give the slightest edge to Ottawa Marquette on that one. Hope Academy, I give the slightest edge to Ottawa Marquette on that one. To Leroy, slightest edge to Ottawa Marquette on that one. Walford Luther, slightest edge to Ottawa Marquette on that one. Chicago Christ the King, full blown Ottawa Marquette's going to win that game. And I think their toughest opponent their next toughest opponent is going to be the Fisher Bunnies. I really do think that's going to be one of their toughest opponents. I see Ottawa Marquette having a good shot at going 9-0 this season. I really do. The big thing with Ottawa Marquette is, again, keeping those kids healthy. Durability is huge for that team. You got two-way athletes on Ottawa Marquette, but I see this as a highly favorable schedule for Ottawa Marquette. I see them in the playoffs being a contender for a state title game, no doubt about that. I think Coach Jobst deserves to get this team to the state title. I think Ottawa Marquette deserves the state title finally. They've come close, but I really like this team this year. And we can go into the team section, shall we? Alex Graham, he had a tough spring season, but I think he's bounced back really good. I think the X factor for this game is going to be Vinny Battistella, and I apologize if I mispronounce anybody's last name. I do apologize that. I do murder last names. Again, me caveman. Simple as that. But Vinny, to me, is the X factor. Again, when he gets in those gaps and he makes those blocks, especially when he runs with the ball, he is going to be so key against Chicago Christian. And they're probably telling those Chicago Christian defenders, when you see that fullback, just tackle him. Even if he doesn't have the ball, just tackle him. Simple as that. Charlie Mullen, definitely an interesting kid. His brother is going on to Louisville. He's definitely going to be interesting recruiting in a couple of years as well. Tom Durden, Journey Reed, he had a pretty good game against Dakota. Definitely an interesting fact. They got two offensive linemen, Barf Ewers. There's another offensive lineman that I forgot to talk about as well. I think hopefully I didn't get. I think they're brothers. Okay, two Ewers. If I mistake the offensive line for Ottawa Marquette, I do apologize. Didn't really get a good view on the numbers. But looks good so far for Ottawa Marquette. There's one more person I forgot to talk about. Caden Eller. He's an athletic guy. Good frame too. Peter McGrath. Peter McGrath is another player to watch. He's also on the DBs. He's another interesting player as well. But again, they have great two-way players, and I've coached against Ottawa Marquette. And the biggest thing with Ottawa Marquette to me is this: next man is out. Take a breath. Second man comes in. Second man does the same job as that exact person in the same performance. Jobst gets the most out of his team. He always has. He always will. That I have so much respect for that Ottawa Marquette team. And they're just, I hate to say it, but they're tough SOBs, basically. They're tough SOBs. They're slobber knockers, and they'll knock you on your ass. Simple as that. So Ottawa Marquette, to me, they look really special this season to me. They really do look special to me. So I'm going to go to final thoughts on the game tomorrow. And if you like my work, please feel free to leave a tip. This month, feel free to leave a tip via St. Jude's Children's Hospital. All September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. No tips or things to me. The tip, if you like my work, please give money to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. They do a wonderful job. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day. And follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Deep Dish Football Live is tonight at 8 p.m. We'll be going more into this game as well. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day.